I saw your shadow in my room tonight. Thought maybe you came back to make it right, but it was just the street light on the wall. Another lonely night, another fall. Your coffee cup still sitting by the sink. I stare at it more than I'd like to think. Funny how the smallest things can hurt, when every memory still feels like us. I tried deleting every photograph, but somehow pain survives the aftermath. And every song we used to sing together now sounds like broken hearts in stormy weather. Every text I never sent, every night with no regret, turns into another wound inside this empty room. There's no answer when I call your phone, just silence telling me I'm all alone. I keep hearing your voice inside my head, like love is alive but somehow dead. And every road keeps leading back to you. No matter what I try to do, I gave my soul, I gave my all. Now there's no answer when I call. People say that time will heal the pain, but every day just feels the same again. I fake a smile when someone says your name, while inside me everything still rains. Do you ever think about those nights, driving nowhere under city lights? We had dreams bigger than the stars. Now all that's left is broken parts. I still sleep on only half the bed. Still replay every word you said. You promised me we never fade away, but forever only lasted yesterday. Every tear I hide away, every hope that couldn't stay, echoes through my lonely heart. Since the day we fell apart, there's no answer when I call your phone, just silence telling me I'm all alone. I keep hearing your voice inside my head, like love is alive but somehow dead. And every road keeps leading back to you. No matter what I try to do, I gave my soul, I gave my all. Now there's no answer when I call. Even though I know you won't pick up anymore, there was no answer when I called tonight. Only darkness underneath the light. I keep chasing what we used to be, but you're just a ghost that lives in me. And every prayer disappears above, like heaven never heard my love. I gave you every piece of my heart. Now I'm learning how to fall apart. Still your memory hides these walls, and there's no answer when I call. Late nights, cold rain, still whispering your name. In somewhere in the silence, I lose you again. I saw your shadow in my room tonight. I saw your shadow in my room tonight. saw your shadow in my room tonight. You left your shadow on the bedroom wall. Your scent still lingers in the empty hall. I hear your laughter every time it rains, like broken records playing through the pain. I still reach over in the middle of the night for a hand that's no longer mine to find. And every little thing we used to do turns into another way to lose you. We had our names carved into dreams, now they're fading at the seams. You promised me the stars above, but forever wasn't strong enough. And I keep talking to the silence, like somehow it replies, but every answer sounds like goodbye. This is the end of beginning, the moment my whole world stopped spinning. We were a fire against the dark, now all that's left are fading sparks. You were the reason I kept breathing, now every breath just feels like grieving. If love was all we had to bring, why does goodbye take everything? This is the end of beginning. Your sweater's hanging by the door, like you might walk in once more. I know I should've packed it away, but letting go feels like betrayal today. I replay every word you said, like a movie trapped inside my head. Was there a moment we started to break, or did love slowly fade without a trace? Now I drive past all our favorite streets, and every corner cuts too deep. The songs we danced to in the kitchen light now sound like funerals at midnight. And every stranger has your eyes for just a second in the crowd, then reality pulls me back down. This is the end of beginning, the moment my whole world stopped spinning. We were a fire against the dark, now all that's left are fading sparks. You were the reason I kept breathing, now every breath just feels like grieving. If love was all we had to bring, why does goodbye take everything? This is the end of beginning. Oh, maybe some hearts are only borrowed, maybe forever is a lie, maybe we were never meant to survive. One more night before you leave, I still fall apart knowing you were never mine to keep. And I still wait for your call sometimes, even though I know it won't come. Funny how love can make a person feel so alive and then so undone. This is the end of beginning, the final chapter slowly ending. You were the light inside my veins, now all I feel is cold remains. We built a home inside each other, now on a strange and to the mirror. If love was all we had to bring, why does goodbye take everything? everything. You walked in like the autumn breeze, cold enough to shake the leaves, but somehow warm against my skin, like I could finally breathe again. I gave you every hidden scar, every wish upon a star, and every time you held my hand, I thought that love would always stand. But people change like seasons do, and forever faded out of view. Now your side of this old bed feels like sleeping next to death. Your ghost still dances in my room, your memory blooms where flowers grow. I was your chosen flower, blooming in your darkest hour. You picked my heart with gentle hands, then left me dying where I stand. Now my petals hit the floor. You don't love me anymore, and every tear becomes a shower for your chosen flower. The mirror barely knows my face, since your goodbye took all my face. I wear the pain beneath my smile, like I've been lost for miles and miles. Your pictures stay, but not the ache. Some wounds never really break, and every song reminds me why the prettiest things are born to die. I still wait beside the phone, even though you're long gone. Maybe heartbreak is just love with no place left to belong. Now the silence swings at night, and only stars avoid my light. I was your chosen flower, blooming in your darkest hour. You picked my heart with gentle hands, and left me dying where I stand. Now my petals hit the floor. You don't love me anymore, and every tear becomes a shower for your chosen flower. Maybe I was just too fragile, maybe love was always tragic, but I would still relive the pain just to hear you say my name. If I could hold you one last time, I'd pretend that you were mine, even if it broke me twice, even if it cost my life. Was I young and beautiful until somebody better go? Tell me why the ones we love always leave too soon. I was your chosen flower, now I fade with every hour, still reaching toward the light you stole, with broken roots beneath my soul. And oh, the seasons changed your heart, mine still waits where we fell apart. Now every storm becomes a shower for for your chosen flower. You called me your chosen flower, but flowers die when love goes cold, and I'm still here, turning into dust and gold. You are, you walked in like the autumn breeze. Oh, you walked in like the autumn breeze. 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 You walked in like the autumn